Good morning, beautiful. Welcome to Monday morning. Cheers to you. Man, I love Starbucks. So much so that it's almost like an addiction. I don't know. Maybe I just got a thing for caffeine. In this episode, speed of caffeine. Fuck, man. Everyone's like in a rush. You ever notice that? People just fucking fly through their day. And, of course it's with the intent to make better use of your time, or maybe you just didn't fucking plan ahead and you have to be in a rush. But when you're in a rush to the point where it's fucking dangerous, like you got that person that's tailgating you in the background or behind you, and like they just can't fucking wait to get to the red light. And so, the focus is not necessarily on the right thing, right? The focus is the fucking, let me get past this car, but you got a fucking red light ahead. Like, where are you gonna go, bro? And sometimes to some people, being one car ahead or two cars ahead is a big deal to them. They see fucking achievement in that. I don't get it. And so I'm gonna align that with goal setting and goal trends, right? And so, everyone's in a rush, everyone's impatient to achieve a goal, and that goal is subjective. That goal is, commonly for happiness. Well, commonly it's for money. And achieving, financial security and the dream lifestyle of doing whatever the fuck you want. And I think entrepreneurship right now is flashy and it's sexy because you only really see the highlight reel. You only see, the entrepreneur fucking driving a $2 million car, or living on the water, or traveling all the time, never working. And I think that's why it appeals to so many people, is because everyone's in a rush to do nothing. Just like all this traffic right now. It's like everyone's on Starbucks. Some good Starbucks. And whatever the situation may be, whatever the fucking story is, everyone has their destination where they want to be. And I'm gonna align that again with our own personal life goals, for example. And I'm gonna share with you what I noticed has helped me not only achieve and reach the level where I'm at today, but it's also helped me attain promotion very quickly. Anywhere I landed, I was usually promoted within the first 12 months to manage a team. And if you're in sales, it's pretty nice to have a sales manager position, because you typically will get a chance to override, besides the authority and besides the cool, title, you get a chance to lead a team. And I always thought that was amazing. I love that. I love the camaraderie and just kind of building like a family atmosphere, and who knows, maybe it's my past talking to me, maybe it's me that always wanted that, and so I naturally try and do that. But before it was a title, and sales management was a fucking cool title, and I would have ran through a wall for that title, similar to the reason why most people go to college is for a title. Like, people will spend hundreds of thousands of dollars so that they have a title of Esquire or attorney or doctor, or they'll fucking go for that PhD or MD by their name. Fuck, I would. That shit's cool. But where I'm getting at is a method that's helped me is that I never actually looked to my direct manager as where I wanted to be. I always noticed, maybe it was agreed in me, that I wanted to be a step above that, or even higher than that. And I was always kind of, fascinated with high level executives, because they represented to me just some individuals that had their game together, they were just doing it. And of course, with that title, I happen to work in real estate, so with that title, they're flashing money, dropping money everywhere, wearing the nicest clothes, driving the nicest cars. And that's just something that I fucking wanted. I think everybody wants that, right? And what was cool about it, and what made me fight even harder for it and naturally progress, is that I had an opportunity to get it. I had an opportunity to get it without a degree. I had an opportunity to get it with a fucking GED. I had an opportunity to get it with my background. And that was cool, and it's because these individuals were telling stories of when they were in sales. And I'm like, man, I'm in sales. Fuck, you mean you came from where I was? shit, I got this, you know, and naturally believe that I can attain it and no one was gonna stop me. And same reason why, you know, individuals might want to fucking tailgate and fucking and rush to get two cars ahead of you is because they're willing to do what they have to do to gain that sense of achievement. But I think the strategy or the trick is the fucking growth hack is that if you're only aiming for two cars ahead, what progress do you really have, right? And so I guess my analogy here, if you guys can follow me, is where I'm trying to get at is that you have a choice. You can aim for the next level up, or you can aim for the fucking next game, if that makes sense. And whether that game be in your industry, in your line of work, maybe that game is to branch out and create your own little side hustle or side business. You know, if you're in sales, you have a distinct opportunity where if you consider that every single successful business, every single entrepreneur, every single millionaire that you know is typically entrepreneurs and self-employed. They generate business because they understand the psychology of sales. And sales doesn't necessarily have to be a product. It doesn't have to be a service. It could be just handling a problem. And so if you break that down to an even more minimal state, just its fucking bare bones, is that they were figuring out ways to help other people. They were not selfish. They weren't focused on fucking getting two cars ahead. They were focused on helping the fucking cars around them be safe and fucking be classy. You know, they had, well, some entrepreneurs didn't, but you know, they typically have an awareness of the need of a service or help, and then they'll take the opportunity, then sell that service and give themselves revenue and profit to afford the lifestyle that everyone's so fascinated with right now. And that's the fascination of financial freedom, being able to do what you want to do, you know, answer to no one. And whether you look at that as, you know, from a perspective of just laziness, like you just want the money because you don't want to work no more, you don't want to wake up on Monday morning if you don't have to. If you're at that point, you know, and that's how you're viewing entrepreneurship, I think you're like that car who fucking tailgates everyone just to get two cars ahead and rush to a red light. You're thinking too small of a scale. You're not thinking too, you know, far ahead, where you can find a trend, witness a need, or at least be aware of a specific need, and then take that and capitalize from it. And so if everyone needed a fucking nose ring, for example, and you witness that shit is hot, let's say spinners, you know, these spinner things are trend right now. You know, so you can create a fucking Instagram page or a social media channel and just market spinners, you know, and that's your side hustle. You could sell fucking shit online, marketplace, Posh, Pinterest, whatever. You know, you can use this opportunity to look beyond just the next month or the next week. And it's really just about, I don't know, you know, maybe you could just use the word expansion, like expand your fucking horizon, expand your thought process. Don't be worried about rushing to a red light. Be worried about rushing to Monday morning, right? Your focus has to be on point. And so I think I can help you with that. You know, check out the other episodes, check out the other videos. And what I'm going to do is just take all the experience that I've had in coming up in corporate America and being in sales, and just kind of dummy it down and really show everyone and anyone that it's not hard. It's not hard to excel. It's not hard to make six figures. You just have to know what you're doing and have the right mentorship. You know, it's the individuals who don't have that level of success are typically those who just gave up. You know, they gave up because they didn't have the right guidance, they didn't have the right coaching or the resources. And so you have all these resources, and now you have it with me at Sales Remastered. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you. Have a good day.